dog hop, you're playing yourself. You're
Congratulations.
You're playing yourself.
I like that.
Yo, because there's new levels of playing yourself. It's called Kanye'd yourself. And it goes to Donald Trump, who invited a soft-shoeing, boot-licking coon to the White House, thinking he would have some sort of credibility.
Nothing to worry about.
And Donald Trump himself was embarrassed by the levels of tap dancing and minstrel show that was in his office yesterday. So Donald Trump, I know the midterms are right around the corner, and you feel like you actually have traction with black voters because you've aligned yourselves with some of the most fringe, kooky, MAGA maniac goofballs. But I'm here to tell you, my G, Trump, you have officially Kanye'd yourself.
Congratulations.
You
Kanye'd
Kanye'd
yourself.
Because yesterday, look, I've only heard from my elders that level of cooning.
Right, we never saw it.
I've
before.
never seen it. That was like a coon cast. You know, you got broadcasts and podcasts. That right there was a coon cast.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch. It's like a 15-minute video.
Cast one.
I saw
You watched
pieces
it on the
at
train.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Bro, it was like the worst 15 minutes of my. I was mad that I watched it,
What is he trying to accomplish?
and I only watched it because I knew we were gonna talk about it. Because if not, I wasn't gonna watch it at all.
Yo, your man was in there babbling. There was some nuggets of thoughts that I was like,
It was all incoherent. Like he would talk about one thing, and then the last word that he would say, he'd be somewhere else.
yo, he
Like,
called.
Right. I saw like an Instagram 30-second clip, but like in total, what was the nugget? Like, what was the thing that you
It wasn't.
heard?
It wasn't. It was a bunch of stuff, man.
It was like he did a whole bunch of stuff, and then at the end he goes, "And we have to reform prisons." Bam.
You have to
just
watch
sat
it,
there and
Johnny.
was like,
Actually, we demand that you watch it because you've been the one
Well,
here
and here's
still
the thing.
holding
Trying
on.
to- yeah, I've
And
been
here's
trying
the
to
thing.
champion the kid.
Here's the thing. We've been cracking jokes all morning like there's nothing to talk about.
I was hoping we were going that the rest of the day. I didn't even know this was happening.
You have to see the bottom. This needs to be researched and studied because you'll never see lows like this. I hope there's not new lows.
I don't know what you could. I'll just tell you, I'm just at a point for me where there's no way to talk about it almost and not. I feel like I'm losing brain cells.
No, it's bonkers, bro.
Like, if you have a friend out there who's already not that smart, don't let them watch it. They don't have enough brain cells to waste. You will get stupider watching Donald Trump and Kanye West talk. I'm sorry, Kanye West rant.
I feel bad for
Yo,
him.
he called Donald Trump his father figure and went on
He said that?
Yes. He was like, he's like a dad to me. He was like, that's why I didn't vote for Hillary.
That's what my dad wrote about. My dad wrote an article about it, and that was my dad said made him
So
the saddest.
insane.
Was that the fact that he actually said I couldn't really get with the whole I'm with her because I didn't really have a father figure, and like he literally said something about playing catch with your dad.
It didn't make me feel like a father could play catch with his son. And you know, I'm married to a family that's all women, so there was very low male energy in there.
By the way, Kanye's dad is with him. He's still alive.
Right now. I wonder how that makes him feel.
And just like beat cancer, like beat a terminal illness. I think Kanye's father had a drug problem when he was young. Like he was in and out of his life.
Well, he definitely wasn't a big factor early because we never heard about him.
Yeah, for sure.
And we all know about Donda. So, but the fact that Donald Trump played that role to someone, at least to Kanye, is tragic.
he couldn't even get a word in. And you know, Trump loves to hear himself talk. He was like,
Well, I think Trump didn't want to talk because he didn't know what to say.
Well, because he didn't want to further Kanye himself.
He'd already Kanye'd
It was
himself
embarrassing, bro. Trump at a certain point said, yo, I didn't want to put you in that situation, but yeah, no, you're a special guy. When Kanye jumped up and ran around the desk and was like hugging on him.
It's like, I love this guy. I love this guy.
That means even Trump was like, I know it's probably not the best idea for you to do that because I know how I'm viewed, so you probably shouldn't do that.
Right, and I don't really even like you.
No, of course not.
And
Now,
now,
And I
you're
don't
out,
want-
now you just out here.
And now I don't even want you hugging. Like,
Right.
why you hugging on me,
He's
bro?
like, I almost feel bad for you. That's what it sounds
Oh
like.
no, it looked like he felt. This is another reason it was terrible. The image of this, in theory, powerful, important black man leaning over to beg and hug Trump was awful to watch. Then number two, you have this. Trump became sympathetic in the thing when you watch it, because the truth is, when you watch those two psychos talk, you related more to Trump than Kanye, because Trump's sitting there staring at him going, what the hell is going on? And as the viewer, you're going, what the hell is going on? And that's dangerous, because it was, the whole thing was so awful. And here's my favorite thing to speculate on, though. I talked about this on my wrestling podcast, GP, yesterday. How does this breakup happen? Because when it happens, two people like this cannot coexist. If they were a tag team, the moment they break up, someone's getting kicked through that barbershop window. And I believe it's going to be Trump who kicks Kanye through the window.
Trump is not hitting Kanye back after this.
Oh, you think because he's seeing how bad it played?
I don't see this being, if Trump is still communicating with Kanye West after this, I'll be surprised. I think Trump stopped saying his name.
I don't think so, Libra. I think he thinks that Kanye's gonna bring him that black vote.
Maybe you're right, but I'll
He
tell you
wants
But you're
what.
saying it went so
I'll
bad.
tell you what,
that-
Kanye West's wife hasn't tweeted about this at all. And she normally is out there cheerleading for her man. I haven't seen one. I'll go look again. Last night at 10 o'clock, she hadn't tweeted one thing about, not like, good job, honey, great meeting. I love that my baby speaks his mind. We love you. We're proud of you. Nada.
No, I checked yesterday. She just tweeted about meeting with Google about prison reform.
She hasn't tweeted in a full day.
And then there's a separate conversation of how much can you trust a man whose password to his phone is 0000000.
Shut up.
And we all saw it on national TV. Congratulations.
You Kanye'd yourself.
You know what I
was-
didn't do? What I
wanted to
didn't
support
do? I didn't encourage you all to read what T.I. posted on his Instagram. And you have to do it in T.I.'s voice.
Yep.
Oh, you.
I
Actually,
do
we're gonna need you.
declare.
That
We're
I
gonna need
saw.
you.
You want me to? I don't know if I can read
Well,
that
there's certain
much.
things that it wouldn't be appropriate for even Rosenberg to say.
I don't think he says the.
I just like his accent.
Nah, I've been extremely patient.
See, no, to
Okay.
see that you sound more like that. It's a fine line.
ahead,
And
Go
made
ahead,
it to
go
a
ahead.
point to not jump to any premature conclusions about Ye and his antics.
Okay.
Partially due to the lessons learned from the outcome of other similar situations dealing with my brother Wayne. But now this ish is next level. Futuristic Sambo, hopping Bob, Stephen off Django. From what I gather, this is the most repulsive, disgraceful, embarrassing act of desperation and auctioning off one's soul to gain power I've ever seen.
And I do declare.
Now, I recall you asking me to come with you to this meeting, and I declined.
Declined.
Naturally. But, bro, if it ain't time, I would have been there with you, and you behaved like a spinelessly, or you behaved that spinelessly in my presence. I feel that I'd be compelled to slap the F out of you, bro, for the people. He goes on and on. T.I. had it.
He really
Shawnee,
did.
where you at, bro?
I'm standing back. I'm standing back.
You Homer Simpson sliding into the
yeah.
bushes?
Yeah, I mean, because when he was first out, let's say in these streets, I was like, nah, come back. And then he looked like he was coming back to the sidewalk
I knew he wasn't. Sean, I tried to tell
for
you.
safety, and I had hope. But now he want to be back in the street. He's doing it to himself. At some point, you have to let people learn and just pray for them.